So I composed this music. I wrote and composed this music 4 years ago. It's a tribute song about people died too soon and gone too soon. And there is this mother. She contacted me because she listens this music. She contacted me, and she wants to see me, but I didn't know her. And this mother, she lost a 17-year-old daughter in an accident. I didn't know her, I didn't know her daughter, and I feel a little bit embarrassed because I didn't know what to do. And finally, I decided to meet her. So I did, and she talked to me about many things, about her story, about her daughter, until cry. And after, she talked to me about my music, this music, and she said, "Thank you, David, because you wrote exactly the words I would like to say to my daughter." And I hope from the sky she can listen to this music. After, I felt really touched, and actually, I feel like a link between this mother and me and her daughter. You will understand why I talk to you about that, because today we live in a world with internet, social media, changing the mind of the world. And, you know, in a good, in a bad way. Like for example, in a good way for sure, because as you know, like we can get many information really fast, and we can share it with all our friends whenever and wherever you want. So it's really good, right? But sometimes, because it's really easy, some people start to think everything is really easy. Like for example, love, or money, or fame. For example, you have some people, they want to be rich, like this, because they want this. It's really great, right? And sometimes they want to be CEO, they want to have their own company. And when I ask the question, but what do you want to sell? And sometimes they say, I don't know, I will see. And you have some people also, they want to be famous. And the same, I ask like, oh, you are a singer, or you play in a movie, you are an actor? No, I just want to be famous. Many people want to be famous, for sure, because you think about that, you think about hotel, champagne, luxury, VIP. And these kind of people, they want fame right now. Because I told you, like, you can get many things really fast. So they want to be a superstar right now. It's like a kid. A kid, when he wants an ice cream, is right now. You cannot say to a kid, do you want an ice cream in 2 hours? No way, you cannot say that. So the kid will look at you and say, what's wrong with you, man? I want my ice cream. Right? So they want right now. So that's why you can see, yes, some girls on internet, they make videos with sexy dancing like this in order to get 10 million views. And sometimes it works, because I'm watching also. Yeah, for sure. And you have also this guy, Brian. Brian is a guy, he's not singer, he's not dancer, but he wants to be a superstar. He has a long hair, sunglasses, tattoo everywhere. So the way to be famous, you go to a TV show, for example. You have many TV shows everywhere in the world, or reality show. You go to TV show, and one day you say, oh, you know what? I like to eat pineapple. Interesting, right? But the thing is, Brian, he started to become famous. People start to recognize his face in the streets. And after, they say, oh, you are, yes, I remember you. You are the guy on TV show. You are Brian, yes? I remember you say you like pineapple. That's the result of his fame. I don't want to criticize it, but the question is, do you think people will really care about that, like Brian like pineapple, or do you think that they will remember that? And the other question is, do you think Brian will be really happy and accomplished in his life because of that? I'm not really sure. I think maybe you can have something better than this kind of fame, and I'm going to talk about. My best friend, he asked me a question not long time ago. He said, David, what will you choose between $10 million, US dollar is a lot, and 10 million people love your music? I didn't hesitate once again. I choose 10 million people. But I mean, like, if you give me $10 million, I will take it for sure. Yeah. But I choose $10 million. Why? Because for sure, for me, like an artist, the dream for me is to make people love you for what you do and what you give. Really, like, since I'm a kid, is the only aim in my life. So it's like recognition, to get recognition. And you know, I make music for 20 years now. I make many kind of music, and I try to find a way to be famous, or should I say recognized. And since 2 years, I was in Taiwan, and I told something to my friend. I say, you know what? I want to make a video and get 1 million views. I want to make a video about my music, not sexy dance. So I start to make many videos in Taiwan about my music. I got 20,000 views, 30,000 views. It's not bad, but I mean, we are really far from 1 million views, right? And my friend, they start to feel a little bit embarrassed for me because they say, oh, David, I love your music, but yeah, maybe you should do that or that. And but they say, you never give up. You still fight with your music, and it's really great. And you know what? 2 months ago, I made a video. This video, I show how I remix the music of the convenience store. And I got 700,000 views. It's not bad, right? 2 weeks later, I made this video. This video, I show how I remix the national flag anthem in Taiwan. Maybe some people already see this video, because the news contacted me the day after. I got many calls from the news in Taiwan. And this video bring me almost 2 million views. And for sure after that, some people start to recognize me in the street. And they didn't say, oh, you are Brian, Pineapple. No, they didn't say that. I remember that guy, he say, oh my God, I love your music. I listen it every day. Or sometimes I can find some message on my Facebook page, like people say, oh, when I have bad mood, I listen to your music, I feel really better. Or your music is a part of my life. This is recognition. But I mean, like, I'm not superstar at all. I'm normal. Maybe some people think I live in a hotel with champagne and girls. I would like to, but absolutely not. The reality is I live in a small room with my small keyboard, making music with my small computer. That's the reality. And after that, that's my reality. But the thing is, I start to have recognition from that. And you know, I told you, like, some people ask me some question, and some say, like, but how do you make music? And where did you find inspiration? Maybe some guys think I smoke weed, or I don't know, but no, I don't. But I have a secret. I have a secret. If you want, today I can tell you my secret how I make my music. So if you want to know, you just raise your hand. If you want to know the recipe, how I cook my music. You are ready?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. I see some people a little bit disappointed, but that's the true emotion. Emotion is the only thing I think when I compose music. It's the only thing. The question is, how can I put all my emotion into the music to share with people? Because you need to know something about emotions. Emotion is a virus. Emotion is a virus. Like when I make music, I'm like a chemical scientist. I make the virus, I put everything inside, everything I can, all my love, all my heart. Because I know when I will work hard on that, after it can be a virus and can be shared with million people, like a pandemic. There is no limit. And after that, people for sure, they want to give me back this love and they want to say thank you. You remember before I told you, like, we want everything fast. So when you want something in your life, when you really want something in your life, you need sometimes to sacrifice a part of yourself. You need to give your energy, your time, your money. Me, I spend all my time for my music until now. And after, because I give everything, I understand something like more you give, and more you receive from people. And today I just start to receive from people. So I feel wonderful, like this. And today, my music is my legacy, is my print on this earth. Because I mean, like, even if I die tomorrow, my music will survive me, and people can still listen, my emotion can understand my emotion. That's the message I want to let you today, because I'm talking about my music, but actually, it works with many things. So now, if you don't mind, we can make music. I want to show you one of my composition I did, and I will show you like I do on my video, like step by step. So I will show you how I make this music. So if you are ready, we can go. Okay. Yeah. So this is a music I composed some months ago. But I want to show you something. I want to show you how you can change the atmosphere of a music. So I will not change everything. I will just change one thing in the music, and I will change just the chords. Because the chords is something that people, they are not used to pay attention about. Because for sure, like when you listen to music, most of the time, what do you remember? So first, you remember maybe from this music, maybe you remember the beats, like boom, jack, or maybe the melody, because it's easy to remember. You can sing it like a tan 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 tan. But the chords is more complicated. You cannot sing; it's difficult to remember. But the thing is, chords and bass make the harmony of the music, and if you change it, you will see you can change the atmosphere of the music. So I will show you something. Like I will just change the chords of this music, and I will keep everything, the same melody, the same beat, the same sounds. Like we add these chords first. This is the chords and the bass line. Okay? And I will change to this. So if you see, like I use this chord first. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. And so the same thing you listened before, I just add the melody. I change to this. So if you listen to the entire thing, this is the first version you know I played, this one. the second one was this one. So you can see that the difference, because the atmosphere is different. And I think it's really interesting because if people listen this, some people will prefer the first version and some people will prefer the second version, right? And if I ask them why, they will probably say, I don't know. Because for sure, I mean, the melody is the same, the beat is the same, the sound is the same. So it seems to be exactly the same, but it's not. But the fact that people prefer this one or this one, it means that for sure they heard the difference, but they don't really know what's the difference because it's difficult to describe. That's why music is magical, right? And that's why I think it's really interesting. Now I did a third version of this music, but this time I keep the same melody, I keep the same chords from the first version, and I change everything. And you will see it sounds almost a different music. And I will finish with that. Ready? Up. It's exactly the same melody. Thank you.